adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there. With Norman Powell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kennard in at the power forward. Here's Morris over Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now. Now averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The long distance 3 is buried.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Morris with a screen on Doncic. George dishes to Morris. Count the basket.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
George against Doncic. From deep three-point range, Morris with the rebound. Kennard on the wing. Morris passes to George. Pass to Kennard. Clock at 6. Takes it out to Leonard. Over Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
They set the screen. Doncic with it. George picks him up. Doncic outside. Now the pass to Bullock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic. Here's the Clippers, trailing by 2. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Doncic against George. Goes up with the stripe. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Kennard finds Morris. Back to Kennard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
George with the ball. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Shots good by Kennard. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Leonard kicks to Kennard. No good on that one.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And that one, good. Doncic has got 8 points.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And the dunk by Powell.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Doncic feeling it out. And they double up Doncic. Down low, it's tipped, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to scream down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
And they double up Doncic to the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Inside, over to the wing. Bullock passes to Wood. And here's Doncic from the arc. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And they double up Doncic. To the middle. There's Bullock, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run. Leonard. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Wood with the bucket.
And operating there in deep. Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
Now, here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Doncic. And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. The broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Doncic in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Wood. To the left side wing. For three, Bullock. And he's good on the three ball. Bullock's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Dallas.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And George kicks to Morris. Back to George. Morris trying to free himself up, and it's George missing. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point. But with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in L.A. that can be this good.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw good from George.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for two future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Dinwiddie. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And they double up Doncic. Passes it to Bullock. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
George against Doncic. Out to Morris. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Morris. Dinwiddie wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Takes a 3. That's good for George on the assist by Powell. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And they double up Doncic. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
George against Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers leading by 3. He takes it in, kicks it out to Leonard. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 9.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Hands it from downtown.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's George. Here's Morris. Kennard on the wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. George passes to Kennard. Moves back up. The shot by George, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking helpless.
Mavericks trail by 4. And they double up Doncic. Out to the right wing. And here's Bullock from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes it out to Leonard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Bullock. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Outside, George.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know.
Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
Give me Coach Gray Harris with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neal, I think your diagnosis is right on them. That'll do it for our show tonight.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Morris is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Leonard in at the small forward.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And George gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And they double up Doncic to the right side. Bullock kicks to Dinwiddie. No good on the three. Los Angeles leading by 5. Leonard with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Powell, no one around him. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Leonard against Hardaway. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Over to the left wing. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. Right side Leonard. He dishes it to Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Morris has got 5.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And they double up Doncic. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Bullock. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 11.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
George passes to Kennard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Dinwiddie outside. Another three for Dallas.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
Here's George. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 9 at the line. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Leonard kicks to Kennard. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Doncic passes to Hardaway. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Second is Paul George.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, if he was a light switch, he'd always be on. Defensively, they treat each possession like the game depends on it. They're looking to cause a little bit of chaos in any way that they can.
.43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here's Bullock from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Powell finds Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Morris. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we reach the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Clippers lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Wood in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Count that bucket. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Out to Doncic. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Wood finds Doncic. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie against Powell. On the wing, Hardaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for John Wall. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, thanks. Leonard the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Nobody near Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 19 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Dallas moving it around. To the wing right side. And here's Bullock from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Down low. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. Doncic against George. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Hardaway for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
George against Doncic. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Leonard against Doncic. And the pass to Wood. Outside Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
To the inside. Morris passes to Pop. Outside Leonard. Powell launches it, and the Clippers miss again.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Now Doncic, a three, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic against George. Out to Morris. Stolen by Bullock. Doncic against George. And they double up Doncic. And here's Bullock from the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Covington dishes to George. Shakes him. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Outside Hardaway. That three off the mark. Here now, the Clippers.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Leonard attacking. Count! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
And here is Doncic. Got it up up in time. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock is out there with Wood, and it's Doncic in at the point guard. Here's George, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Doncic with it. George picks him up. Doncic against George. Doncic passes to Bullock. Dallas moving the ball around. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Mavs. George with the ball. Stripped away. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Wood trying to free himself up. Hardaway, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard looking over the floor. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Pass to Dinwiddie. All the way up top. And here's Bullock from the arc. The rebound by Paul George.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
That gives them the lead. Leonard's got 27.
That's an athletic play coming from Kawhi, just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his shot.
Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic. Here's Dinwiddie, and the 3 ball is good. 20 points for him.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
George against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Leonard with the steal. Pass to George. It's Powell on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Dallas. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Wood, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Here's Doncic. Wood with the screen for Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 23 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Now, Doncic. And there's the pass to Wood. Out to Doncic. Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Here's the teardrop. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. 4 on the clock. Morris, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Doncic kicks the ball. Dinwiddie left side. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. He's got 23.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and it's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
George passes to Morris. Doncic with the steal. To Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Stolen by George. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. First team foul. Leonard inside, guarded by Hardaway. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, with his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
And it's Doncic missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
To tie it up. Oh, off target. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.